This is CW33 News at 9.
We're covering all the stories you need to know tonight.
This is the man police say sexually assaulted a 17-year-old girl and stabbed her on her way to school. We're not showing you his face tonight because the victim has not identified him in a lineup yet. But tonight we do have the dramatic surveillance video moments before the attack. Here's the suspect. Here is the victim. Watch as the suspect run towards the victim, stops for a moment, then follows the girl into the alley. The attack happened on Maple Avenue in Dallas, just west of the tollway in the Oak Lawn area. City leaders in Farmers Branch aren't giving up on their fight against illegal immigrants just because an appeals court panel ruled it's unconstitutional. People on both sides of the issue filled council meetings when the council first passed the ordinance to keep undocumented immigrants from renting homes in the city. That was back in 2006. And now the leaders are asking the entire appeals court to hear this case. That's not the only immigration law under fire. The state of Arizona had to defend its law in front of the Supreme Court today. Justice Antonin Scalia asked, quote, what does state sovereignty mean if it does not include the ability to defend your borders? Chief Justice John Roberts questioned Washington's commitment to solving the problem. Quote, it seems to me that the federal government just doesn't want to know who is here illegally or not. Even liberal Justice Sonia Sotomayor bluntly told the Fed's lawyer his argument wasn't, quote, selling very well, adding, why don't you try to come up with something else? The Obama administration says the Arizona law intrudes on something that's exclusively federal authority. The court's ruling is expected in June. Scary moments for passengers on a JetBlue flight bound for Florida. There were 2 hits and the plane shook back and forth. And it wasn't because of turbulence, and they had to make an emergency landing.
Tower JetBlue 571. JetBlue 571, contacting you at the park.
Very well.
There was another close call, and this one was caught on tape. Look at this. High winds toss this plane as it skids on the runway, and it gets blown over again. The pilot here, he's a rock star. Look at it again. The pilot managed to land the plane safely, but whoa! Other planes had to abort landings. There were actually 4 flights that were diverted from the airport because of this bad weather. The foreclosure crisis has hit almost everywhere. No property is immune, not even your church. See how some North Texas churches are recovering after losing their buildings.
Stay with us. CW33 News at 9. We'll be right back.
And what you choose to study at college could dramatically affect how much you pay to go to college. A new study says many universities charge different tuition rates depending on your major. Here's the tuition twist. Engineering, business, and nursing majors pay more. Social science majors pay the least. Economists say it makes sense because it costs more to teach some subjects, but those students will also make more money when they graduate. The sluggish real estate market has an unsuspecting target: churches nationwide. Reuters reports nearly 140 churches were sold by banks last year, which is a record compared to just 24 sales in 2008. CW33's Daniel Novick has one local church's story.
I do believe God.